Hello, I'm Professor Jude Genilo, the head of the Media Studies and Journalism Department of the University of Liberal Arts, Bangladesh. Today, I will be speaking about the concepts of opinion in public opinion, noting that public opinion formation is one of the pillars in the practice of public relations. The opinion in public opinion has been conceptualized in different ways by many scholars in the field. We shall examine these one by one and see how it evolves in the digital age. This video lecture talks about the concepts of opinion in public opinion formation from Bernays to Habermas, Bourdieu to Lassersfeld, Beck and Giddens to Noel Naumann. Let us start with Edward L. Bernays, an American referred to as the father of public relations. In his 1923 book, Bernays detailed the rise of a new vocation, the Public Relations Counsel, one who interprets her client to the public and the public to her client. For companies and organizations to become successful, their advocate needs to be adept in reading and shaping public opinion. Bernays defined public opinion as the aggregate result of individual opinions of men and women who make up society or any group in society. In a subsequent piece in 1928, he added that public opinion represented any given thought of a group of society at any given time toward a given subject. The counsel, Bernays stated, needs to be a student whose field of study is the public mind. He needs to study facts depicted in some way in articles, newspapers, magazines, advertisements, and other public avenues. Public opinion is the result of public debate, and public debate transpires in the public sphere. German philosopher Habermas defined the public sphere as being made up of private people gathered together as a public and articulating the needs of society with the state. As societies advanced, the articulation of collective needs happened more often in newspapers, magazines, radio, television, and film. The mass media became the most dominant force in the public sphere. For this reason, media relations became the key element a public relations practitioner needs to master. It is only in this manner that an organization gets the opportunity to be heard. Then, the persuasive messages of the organization can be discussed and deliberated upon at the court of public opinion. In 1972, French philosopher Pierre Bourdieu challenged Bernays' concept of public opinion formation, declaring that public opinion does not exist. He gave three reasons. First, not everyone can have an opinion. Second, not all opinions have the same value. Third, asking everyone the same question in opinion polls is not tantamount to a consensus about the problem. At the heart of his argument is the term political competence, which is the ability to orient oneself within a political terrain, produce intellectual discourse, and carry out political activities. People's political competence varies due to their academic qualification, social status, gender, and other socio-demographic characteristics. For Bourdieu, the whole machination of public opinion is a myth that political elites employ to manipulate the public and build consent to justify their right to power and maintain the status quo. Bourdieu's challenge has been addressed in some way with the concept of opinion leadership. Back in 1944, Austrian-American sociologist Paul Lazarsfeld introduced the two-step flow model of communication that stipulated that most people form their opinions under the guidance of opinion leaders who are influenced by the mass media. The model validates Bourdieu's assertions that not everyone has opinions and that opinions are not equal. However, public opinion still exists because people seek advice from opinion leaders who are active media users and interpret the meaning of media messages for them. Hence, public relations counsels should also plead the case of their clients to these leaders to shape the public mind. Practitioners had to include approaches that are more dialogic, interactive, and community-oriented. With the coming of the digital era, news production and consumption patterns have been revolutionized, upsetting the flow in public opinion formation. The mass media no longer held the monopoly of informing citizens on current events. Their power over the public sphere has significantly diminished. On the other hand, rising to prominence are political propagandists, communication strategists, social influencers, and other individuals who put whatever content they wish in online platforms. However, not all of them may be considered ethical and accountable. Materials found online may be news or fake news, misinformation, or malinformation. Sadly, the exponential growth of online content did not translate into more learned, better-informed audiences. With so many choices and diverging views on any given subject, people have lost their resolve to critically evaluate data and evidences. It is simply too much work. Individualization has come into play, making it the biggest challenge to public opinion formation. The concept of individualization describes a process where the increasing rapidity of social change propel individuals to spend more time and effort deciding on their daily alternatives and accepting the results thereof. Sociologists Ulrich Beck and Anthony Giddens posited that the move towards postmodernity also meant more social instability and uncertainty. In a highly globalized and interconnected world, the choices for individuals expanded to the multitude. Just to get by in life, people are forced to make thousands of decisions, and many of these choices have to be made without proper guidance. For people who make the laborious effort at forming an opinion, the said judgment once voiced can be easily challenged. The individuals are burdened to rebut and justify every counter-outlook, every counter-assessment. In the past, people can rely on the political competence of their leaders. But with so much happening, opinion leaders are likewise overwhelmed. Subject experts and political leaders, being active media users themselves, are dumbfounded with the fast pace of events, resulting in their inability to form coherent opinions. With opinion leaders unable to provide proper guidance, many individuals are inclined to follow the path of least resistance. Instead of filling the information gap to have agency in assessing situations, they accept the opinions of the loudest voices within their echo chambers. The situation is understandable. In the 1950s, psychologist Solomon Asch conducted experiments to see how individuals yielded or defied a majority group and the effect of such influences on beliefs and opinions. Although knowing they are right, subjects to the experiment conformed with the majority group simply because they did not want to seem out of step by not going along with the rest. In 1972, German political scientist Elisabeth Noelle Neumann, in her spiral of silence theory, supposed that people have an inherent fear of isolation and would not express their opinions to avoid just that. People are social animals, after all. For many individuals, the best opinion is to hide their opinion or avoid making an opinion. Others simply echo the loudest opinion to sidestep potential attacks and be on the safe side. The concepts of opinion in public opinion have certainly evolved throughout the years. From rational formation of opinion to public opinion not existing, from opinion leaders influencing the opinion of others, from the disruption of the public sphere to the individualization of individuals, from yielding to the loudest voices within echo chambers to playing it safe and hiding or not having any opinion. Such notions are having an impact on the practice of public opinion. What is next in store? No one can tell. But one thing is for sure, the practice of public relations will keep evolving and get only more exciting and challenging. Thank you for listening.